What we do for our customers is very simple. We help them save money, we help them increase their profits.
A company has two ways of increasing their profits, either selling more or saving more.
I came across the idea of reducing costs on a risk-free basis, and I thought, what a wonderful idea.
There are probably three key pieces that make Expense Reduction Analyst unique, and it's why I invested in the company. The first is the value proposition to the customer. I've never experienced a better value proposition. We go into companies and help generate additional profits for organizations at no cost to them. I'm not sure how you can beat that as a value proposition. The second is leverage. A lot of us are looking for businesses where we can take all of the experience that we've built up over our lives and use it in our own business. And the third is our pricing method. We get paid based on the results we generate from our clients.
Generally, we're looking for people with a middle management background, perhaps expertise in one area or another. They don't have to necessarily have cost reduction experience. We're looking for salespeople to head up the business development at the front end, and category experts, people who have expertise in a whole range of cost areas.
You're buying a system that is built on trial and error in the early days and then refined over many years by many very clever people who have built this business, because this business is not just the management team, certainly not just me. It is the whole team around the world who together keep on developing this business. Nothing stands still.
We would normally expect our results to vary with the size of the projects. When we're looking at very large projects, we don't expect to see the same percentage savings that we would expect to get when we're looking at smaller projects. But sometimes experience proves you wrong, and we've just recently completed a €4 million transport project for a US company operating in Europe, and we have been able to provide them 25% savings, which has both pleased and astonished them.
One of the just terrific people that we brought into the group in the last 6 months, his name is Gary Herring, just a tremendous fellow, past engineer, brilliant, great analyst. One of his initial fears coming into Expense Reduction Analyst was the fear of sales and actually speaking with a CEO or a CFO of a company. He made the decision that he was going to join because he knew this was the best thing for him. And he made the decision that he was just going to follow the system and the processes that we have in place on the sales and the marketing side of the business. And I tell you, the guy has just been wildly successful. He's actually booked over $5 million in projects just in the last 6 months.
My background is, I used to run one of the largest training organizations in the world. And what I've learned in running other franchise organizations is that the more we invest in training and support, the faster the network grows.
I think Expense Reduction Analyst is very strong on training and support. So I've been through the training myself in the US and also in Paris, and I can tell you that the initial training is really intense. You know, I just talked to the guys coming back from the training, and they said every night, you know, your head is full and you just, wow, you know, learn a lot.
We share information, we share our success stories, and we share our failures as well to make sure we don't make the same mistakes twice.
We're seeing a recognition of ERA, both in terms of its brand, but also in terms of the solution it can offer and the specifics of that solution, that is beginning to build momentum.
You've got colleagues you can work with who are very highly skilled, who will work at their risk just like you would work at your risk for the client. I love bringing in people into the network who are better than I am, who've got higher professional skills than I have, because it just makes the business better.
Sometimes I'm asked if this is simply a sales job, that I'm going to buy myself a sales job. My comment is it could be. If your skill is that you are terrific at going out and generating new business, this is a 50% commission sales job. There aren't a lot of those out there.
What really differentiates Expense Reduction Analysts is just the opportunity to earn unlimited money.
It was love at first sight. and what I have realized is that I have the pleasure of working and enjoying my work.
And we all have one thing in common, which is that we're running our own businesses. And we're running successful businesses. And it's great. It's great to be part of it.